Hello in the chat. Hello. Hello. Oh, I don't have anything to. Crap. I don't have anything to play on in these 15 minutes. Okay, it's the oh god, it's the early morning here, and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I can see a link. 4 people. Okay, hello, welcome. Oh, I have the other handhelds I want to test. Oops. Oops. Okay, this is working. It's working. It's working. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. The sun is going away. Okay, that's better. This will start to stream. Okay. Oh, all my other handhelds are white. Okay. Okay. This is working, right? Yeah, this is working. Yeah, that's working. It's working good. Let's make sure that dropped mouse. So today we have the ANBERNIC RG35XX Pro. It's been a long time since it's been a long time since ANBERNIC released a XX handheld. It's been about 3 weeks, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. But it's also been a while since they first started this. I think they started releasing these in 2023. The first one was I think it was just called 35XX, and then they quickly followed that up with the Plus, and then the 2024 edition, I believe. And then we had all of these other ANBERNIC double X series. So the double X series has been going on for quite a while now, and to be honest, I'm not sure where else they can take the series. And this release is kind of like, I'm not going to say a swan song, but if they, yeah, I think they're not. They've kind of put themselves in a bit of a corner here because they've released so many double X handhelds that I'm not sure where else they can go with it. They could go with a massive one, massive battery, perhaps 5-inch one, but yeah, not really sure where they will go next with double X. If they go with if the rumors are to believed, maybe they won't go anywhere with it, and this is the last one. So, what is the RG35XX Pro? In about 15 minutes, this will go on sale for $44.99 US, which is pretty good actually. I think it's the cheapest launch. The actual cheapest double X is probably the 28XX, I believe, and I think that one's going under $40 right now on sale. But this one, for the first couple of days, I believe it is 72 hours. This one will be $44.99 US, which is pretty good. Standard price is $49.99, so under $50. They have reached the $50 mark for a 3.5-inch device, and yeah, that's pretty good because we don't get much at this quality level for that price, I think. So it's pretty decent. What is this device? Right, so it comes in 3 colors. It comes in white, black, and transparent teal. It has a 3.5-inch IPS display, 640 by 480, 480p. It has the venerable H700 CPU, which they always use in the XX series. It has 1 GB of memory, DDR4. It comes with a 64 GB SD card, and it runs Linux. It's a Linux-only device. It's not a Android device. It has Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, which is pretty good. And I've tested that quite a lot, and the Wi-Fi is actually not too bad on this. It's reasonable for the for the price and for the speed of the device. It actually works okay. Bluetooth 4.2 for your controllers. It has a mono speaker, and then it has those dual SD card slots. The battery life they are quoting at 7 hours. It's a 3,200 milliamp battery, and then it has a standard charging 1.5 amps. So that's just a little bit over the normal charging speed. It'll probably take you a couple of hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours or something like that to fully charge the device. But it's not too bad actually. The charging is okay. And yeah, so that's this device. It has the double sticks, which the previous double X device, I think the 34XX also had. So pretty much, I think most of the lineup has double sticks now. Hello to HQ in the chat. So I'm just waiting for 11 o'clock. This is 11 p.m. UK time. This device is going to go on sale. You're going to have a $5 launch discount, and that's also when they technically have an embargo on this device. So I mean, but pictures are floating around and specs are floating around everywhere. So there's quite a lot of information about this device already. I saw that Retro Handhelds they don't give a an F about the embargo, so they've just released their review already, which is kind of funny, given the given the little mishap they've had with another ANBERNIC device about releasing the specs early. So yeah, clearly Retro Handhelds crew do not give an F about ANBERNIC ANBERNIC um, review guidelines, as it were. I've been sent over the review guidelines, by the way, and for this device anyway, and they're pretty standard. They don't really. I've seen the review guidelines for a couple of these things, and they don't really. Yeah, if you've been, if you know what you're doing, you don't really need to read these review guidelines, to be honest. But I guess they use these. I guess they give these to people who are not really retro handheld YouTubers or something. All right, we've got 9 people in the chat. Thank you for joining. Hello, Eddie K. Good morning from the United Kingdom. It's a little bit sunny today, so I'm going to be changing my camera, adjusting my camera a little bit throughout the stream. I do actually have my light. It's in a box, but I'm not going to unpack it because I don't think I have my light stand. So I have a way to put some light on this table, but nowhere to set it up. So light unboxing. I paid a lot of money for that light, but I'm glad I did actually, because in Hong Kong it was quite cheap. In China, I bought actually. I was in Hong Kong and I bought it from China, and I think it cost me about £200 that light. But when I see the prices for lights here, and it's a bit in the UK, it's kind of scary. Oh, equipment, video equipment, and that light is quite good. Okay, Oscar is watching as he's putting Nully on the SP. Um, I I was testing Nully for Acme Plus actually on the 35XX Pro. So I got my devices. I got both of these. I got these quite early, and Anbernic was kind enough to send them over a little bit earlier than usual. So what I actually did is I sent over the SD card images to some of the other custom firmware developers, and it turned out they didn't really need it because this device, the setup is close to the 35XX like the controls and the screen and the hardware. So the custom firmware people actually don't need to do much at all to support this device. So that'll be something we'll be investigating in this video. I do have some custom firmware set up already for this device. So day one, when you get your RG35XX Pro, you're not going to have a problem with custom firmware setup or waiting for it because most of them actually already work. HQ will be seeing some MuOS today. So there's some bugs in the MuOS, the version I'm testing anyway, because I think it's the 35XXH version. The sticks don't work on MuOS for this, but I think it'll be quick for them to sort out. I think it's just a binding issue because the guy who did Nolly has the same issue. So I can show you MuOS. The sticks won't be working, but everything else seems fine. The Wi-Fi works as well. So that'll be pretty quick. Yeah, Oscar, that's the best thing about the H700 really, because it's just everywhere, right? Most of these custom firmwares, they don't have to do that much to get them working. Usually it's the screen, and if the screen is like rotated into position or something, screen rotation, they need to sort that out. And then the controls, I think the controls are pretty much standard across, all of the devices. So it's not all the H700 devices, so it's not an issue. Okay, we've got 15 people in chat, which is good. It's I was worried that nobody would watch the stream, because it is kind of a it's been done before, this device in many formats, and this is kind of I feel like Anbernic made this because they just want to have this, like they need to have this on the shelf, and I don't know if it was like a like a supplier change or something, or they just needed to get some kind of model out to say, okay, this is it, 3.5-inch that they need to have this just on the shelf. RG34. Okay, so HQ is saying the RG340XXH version is a little bit bugged. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm sure they'll work it out. I'm sure they'll work it out. So we've got 5 minutes until the so-called embargo ends. I mean, I've not signed anything. I don't believe anyone signs anything on this, but basically, Anbernic they operate on just the honor system, really. If Anbernic say, please don't post this until 11 o'clock or whatever, then most people haven't signed anything, but it's just it's just like an honor system basically. They just say, please don't, and it's up to you to respect that. So anyone who's posting stuff before the right time or whatever is just, they're not breaking any law, they're not going to get fined or anything, but it's just I don't know, it's just I don't know, it's like a little bit bad manners, I guess, but it's if there's some miscommunication, I'm sure there's miscommunication. There's that involved as well. So Sizer R is asking about MuOS. Yeah, on this device. So it's not officially released yet. I'll say that they've not officially got their RG35XX Pro, I believe, but there's some there's some stick issues at the moment. The games I'm going to play, RDK. Let's try and play some stuff I don't usually play, because I mean I'm always playing some fighting games. I'm always playing Street Fighter Alpha 3, right? And I usually play some Metal Slug. Tekken is what I always play, because sometimes I don't have time to set up the games on the device. But this time I do have. I did some setup because I had some time to sort it out. Let's play Celeste. Oh God, I think Celeste is not the game. It's not a game, a Portmaster game that I've got set up actually. If Portmaster works on this, is Celeste is free, right? Celeste is free. Maybe I could, yeah, maybe in the middle of the stream I can download Celeste, because I think it's on the Portmaster free list. Hopefully it is. Okay, yeah. So today I have the black version on my left, and I have the transparent teal one on the right. I actually thought I wouldn't like this one, the teal version, and I think it's okay actually. I think it's okay. It's a little bit more green than blue, because I think if you look up teal on Google or something, teal looks a bit more blue to me on a screen, whereas this teal, this plastic teal, looks a bit more greeny. So I will say that. So the case is pretty standard ANBERNIC affair. You know, it's got one of those ridges inside. Let's just turn that up a little bit. It's pretty, yeah. So you've got that ridge for the device. You've got the belt. If you've got an ANBERNIC case before, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like that rubberized texture, and it does have the ANBERNIC logo on it, and also the device itself. I think this is a little bit crap, but it's fine. You've got that ANBERNIC zipper on there as well. So this is the official case. This is what you'll get if you go for it. I think it's okay, but I would prefer ANBERNIC if they went for more slimmer cases. I mean, these are perfectly fine if you've got a bag or something, but I find that these mark a little bit easy if if you've got something metal in your bag or something, it scratches it. It's quite easy to put some marks in it. But I mean, for a couple of dollars, it's not too bad. I would prefer a slimmer case from ANBERNIC. I do like the other cases that ANBERNIC have done, for the SP devices, those little thin leather ones, those fake leather ones. I think they're better than this. But that's a little bit of a look of the case. That's the case that they sent me. I think this is $5 or $10, right? So it's not super cheap, but it's okay if you need some protection on it. All right, so we're coming up to the time. We've got 1 minute left. Miyu have the best cases. Yeah, I think Miyu and the I think Magic X, they put out the same case, right? All right, I'm going to post this link. I imagine everyone else's video is going to come out at the same time as well. But we'll see. All right, I think it's time. Okay, so it's now officially on sale. You can head over to ANBERNIC.com. I should have put a link in this bloody. Let me drop the link in the chat. So it is officially on sale. If you need to know the actual, how do I pin that? Okay. If you need to know the what's its the info. All right, so let's get on with it. So I have here on the left the black version. And I like the black version purely because of the simplicity. So in the and the plastic they've used is good as well. So in the box you get a USB-C to USB-A cable right here. That's a little bit dark. You get your instructions, and you don't get anything else. So you don't get a screen protector in here. There is nothing else in here. You get the device, and you get that sponge. So that's your black one. And you get your gift box, which they call here. So Jared, hello from Jared Brad. Are you still in? Are you in Beijing? Was it? I don't remember. Was it Beijing? So I'm not in China anymore, Jared. I'm not in China anymore. I'm not in Hong Kong. It's good to see you, by the way. I've not seen you on the stream for a while. Yeah, I remember you were. So this is the teal one. Yeah, as I said, right, I like the teal one a bit more than I thought I would, because in the pictures, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about this, but yeah, I do like the teal one. Some of these devices, right? I think most of the time I've seen them in the picture and then thought, I don't like this color, and then when I've got the choice to, like, I've asked for the whichever to be sent over, and then when it arrived, I actually think, oh, I actually like that color. But so normally I don't think there's been I think there's been one device which I didn't like when I got it, which was the Powkiddy V10 in the retro beige. Oh yeah, the KTR one in beige as well. I didn't like that when it arrived. But most of the transparent ones, when they arrive, I think they actually look quite good. So yeah, this is the teal one. Let me just sort of rotate that around for you. So the teal, to me, right, it's more green than blue. So it's a bit more transparent green in my opinion than teal. When you get it, I think you'll probably, yeah, it's a bit more green than blue, in my opinion. That maybe they should have called it jade. I think that's a good. That was a good way to call it. Watermelon, yeah, maybe watermelon or jade, yeah, would be a good way to describe it. And I think it's because they've used they have a white PCB. They have this white PCB here, and maybe that makes it look a bit more light and green than um, than it than blue. Okay, I have stock firmware on this one, and then I have a SD card with MuOS, and then on this I actually have Rocknix, so we can have a look. Yeah, that's the case, Jared Brad. Usually, like when they, okay, let me just turn the brightness up on this. Usually on the website, when they take the pictures, they just like flash it on the bloody, they really they blast the device or blast whatever it is, um, with a big photography flash, and I feel like it blows out the color a lot. So I'm not like 100% certain how it's appearing on my camera here. Perhaps it's appearing a bit too bright. Let me just, okay, let me mess around with these camera settings. Okay, so if I blow it out, it's going to look like that. And then if I just turn my camera down, the exposure, it's going to look like that. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a idea of how it's responding to the light. I'm in daylight here, so my window is just there, literally there. So all you're getting is natural light on this, and yeah, this is how it looks. This is the color. Let me just, but you can see how it's blowing out the white boxes here. Okay, they look heavy. No. This I think this device is only like 200 grams, right? Less than 200 grams. Where's my? Okay, let me just. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at it on my phone, right? And and it does look, yeah, it does look a bit more green. Uh, I actually think, right, in real life it looks more green than it is on my phone. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I think what Gerard Brad is saying, it does look a bit more green. Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, the website looks way more teal. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying actually, Gerard Brad. It does look quite teal on here on the website. So the official weight is 191 grams, by the way. So not that heavy. Right. So I'll go through. So I do have Rocknix on here, and Rocknix is fully operational. It's quite good actually in terms of functionality. There's no issues supporting the dual sticks and anything like that. That's pretty good. So I'll move on to that in a minute. What's going on there? I'll leave that one over here, and then we'll just look at the stock firmware for a moment. Okay, well, that's a bit dark. All right. Yeah, I think that's okay. Uh, you can't find them on Taobao. Okay. I think it's just come out on Taobao, so maybe the official ANBERNIC store. It should be around. I think it might be like 250 on on Taobao. Um, yeah, I'm showing you stock for ADK just because with stock, right, they've actually added a few features which are kind of interesting. I know it's not like the most exciting thing in the world, stock firmware on a H700 device, but in the last, I think last two releases or something, they actually added like a much better way to do the settings. So like before, you had all of these like weird menu items where you'd select them and then you press a button to turn it on and off. But now they have this like full method of like a full menu of all of the system settings together, and then you can turn on and off like the functionality or the bezel functionality or shaders, reset your RetroArch keys and stuff. So I think they've actually cleaned this up a lot, and it's a lot better than it was before, because I think like a while ago they just messed it up a bit. It wasn't messed up, it was just a bit slow to do all of this stuff. But yeah, I mean, it worked, but it was just basically the minimum. But now they have all of these settings that you can, go through and sort out. I think it's very clear what they do as well, because they added like some help, like a help description, which is kind of good. Similar things for these like system tools. You can do like a backup and restore from this menu now, and I kind of like the way that they've sort of made everything more integrated and a bit easier to use. Yes, indeed, IDK, there is an app to download ROMs, but I've looked at that, right, and I've looked at that a few times. I'll say that, and over the months, I don't think they've added any games or anything. So I don't know if there's people maintaining that, but it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of weird. Um, yeah, HQ. I think stock Ambernic's got much better since the beginning, because the beginning it was a bit bare bones, but now I think they've added more and more things to it. And one thing I have said, ting. Okay, Gerard, Brad, they call it ting, bluish green. Okay, uh, they're not calling it like Lan or Liu. They're calling it ting. Okay, interesting. All right. So yeah, something they added is tiny scraper. So this is kind of good as well. So basically, with this, you can actually scrape the box out now, and I was kind of surprised that you could that they put this in. So for example, in my PSP folder, right, I've got these games. They're missing media. So there's 10 games in total in my PSP folder, and then there's 6 that are missing. Missing the box art, and then you can basically press start here, and then it will just scrape them. Excuse me. Bluish screen teal, yeah. Goblin. It's like lights, isn't it? Is it lights or oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, basically, we don't know what the hell this color is. To me, right, it looks a bit more green than the picture. The picture makes it look a bit bluer than for me, anyway. I'll say that. The picture on the website looks bluer than the thing I'm holding in my hand. Now, the thing I'm holding in my hand, it was sent to me early, so I don't know if this is like a engineering sample and they're still working on the the green, right? But yeah, definitely, it's in progress. It's what you get to me like is not on the website. So just be a little bit careful of that. It looks greener than the website for sure. All right, so as you can see, like it is scraping the box art, but it's doing so very kind of slowly, to be honest. Um, oh, it's doing it really slowly actually. I'm halfway through, but they do have like some scraping functionality now, which is kind of interesting. Right, so back to my my Rocknix device. So my Rocknix device is very dark. Let's just try and turn it up a little bit. Okay. Now, yeah, day one you have Rocknix. So this is the Rocknix nightly build. Just I'll just show you down here. So that it does really recognize it as an RG35XX Pro. So it's cool that you have it day one. And you have all of the the niceties of Rocknix on here. Basically pretty much all ready to go. It's pretty good. I've not seen a single issue with this on Rocknix because the guys I've forgotten his name, but the guy who's been working on it has done a good job. And basically he just needed to know which LCD was being used and then how to map the controls, and then he was good to go. So let's go for I have all my N64 games on here. I'm gonna go on. How do I play this? Am I playing? Okay. Am I using parallel? Okay, that's good. I think I was playing Mario 64 on this earlier. The black one, we don't have that problem of it being teal or, or green or blue, right? The black one is very black, and it's been a while since I think it's been a while since ANBERNIC have done like a black vertical. The SP came out in black, right? The 34XX SP came out in black, and that one is fine, and the plastic is pretty much similar. Not that much fingerprintiness. It's a little bit fingerprinty, but not like I think they've got around. They've got over this problem now, where there's too many. You've got issues with fingerprints or stains or whatever. Like my hands are a little bit sweaty right now, but I've got no issue with like this. The black is it's matte and it's quite good actually. I don't have any complaints about the plastic. Good morning to Solidus T, by the way. Yeah, I'm good with the plastics. I'm good with the plastics. So along the top you have headphone jack, mini HDMI, and USB here, and then you've got two lights, charging light and a power light. Side you have the volume control up and down. TF operating system card on the left, power reset, the ROMs card, which I don't have populated, and the mono speaker is actually down here in the middle. The speaker is not too bad actually, compared to some other older ANBERNICs. It's been okay for me. Sometimes the speaker's a little bit tinny or something. I think this one is still a little bit tinny, but I believe they're using the same speaker as they've used before in the RG353M. Like it's a little bit bigger than the round speaker that they sometimes use, and this speaker is actually quite good compared to that smaller, rounder one. I like this one. The sound's quite clear and it gets loud as well. And then you have your battery in the back here. I think that the transparent one I can actually show you where things are. And yeah, you have the triggers. So they've done this with the edge here, where they've put a little bit of an edge on the side of the handheld, so you don't accidentally press the trigger when you're picking it up. This was a problem on, I think, the 405 V a long time ago, but yeah, it's that's been solved here. Yeah, so you can see my scraping has been completed as well. So I can press exit out of that scraper. And then I can check the actual thing that I scraped. Oh, where is it? So you'll see like my box art's been added here. So they actually have a built-in scraper on stock OS now, which is just quite funny. All right, so I'll leave the teal one up here so you can so you can argue if it's blue or green, and then we'll play some games on the Rocknix one, the black one. So out of the two, I mean, I still like the black one. I think the black one is quite smart, and the teal one, it's not my thing, but I liked it. I'll have to say I do like it more than I thought I would. All right, what's going on here? Oh, people are posting their unboxings. Okay, let me just put the FPS on as well. Mario is snoozing. Yeah, sorry about that. So let's get into some Mario. I have been playing this a little bit, a tiny bit. Let's just see how it looks on the screen. Okay, I'm good. Am I good here? Okay, I'm good. All right, we've got that trademark scan lines of the H700 here. So yeah, no, I got yeah, there is I don't think there's any snapping, or the snapping fix has been implemented, I believe, on Rocknix. I might have to check that in the PSP emulator. But it looks actually pretty good. On MuOS, I know that has been implemented, the snapping fix. So we can run around with Mario. Oh. Okay, let's try and get some stars. Okay, actually, I do hear that the speaker is improved from some other cheaper devices. Can I make Mario walk instead of run? Yes. Yeah, the analog is sensitive enough to do that. He actually has. Does Mario have a different? How many different runs does he have? Okay, so yeah, the right stick is working perfectly on Rocknix as well, by the way. Okay, let's try and make him walk. Let's make him walk in the grass over here. He's got like a creep. And then he's got a walk. So he's got different levels. He's got a walk, and then he's got a run. And he's got full speed. So you can get all of that. That's quite for, I think this game was what, 1997? Like that's kind of good for 1997, isn't it? He's got like his creep, he's got his normal walk, and then he's got a run, and he's got sprint. That's pretty cool. So yes is the answer to that. Yeah, Mario is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. The ultimate test of analog accuracy is usually that bloody bridge that I keep always fall off on. Okay, so Mario 64, I'm pretty happy with this actually. I am using Rocknix, which will for sure have some optimizations over stock. But yeah, so I usually mess up on this. Okay, that's good. No bridge mishaps. I mean, if you're good, then you can just run across that. It's been a while since I got all 120 stars on Mario. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was watching the chat. That was my fault. Okay, let's get this guy. Yeah, if I think the analog stick is actually quite good on this. I'm going to check the PPS SPP because I want to see if Rocknix has that fix. You know, the cardinal snapping fix. I was playing a bit of wave race on this as well. I actually went through the tutorial. Can I check the same on stock? Yeah, I can. I think stock won't have it because for some reason I've got a feeling right that Chinese people like the cardinal snapping. I've not seen any comments about it, but I've got that feeling that that's why they haven't removed it, is because probably in China they like it. All right, let's. I'll do that little test for you, RDK. Let's bring up PPSSPP here on Rocknix. Should be able to come down to the controls and just check the analog stick. So you can judge if that has snapping. To me, that doesn't have snapping. That's quite cool to see. Yeah, so I think that software fix has been put on Rocknix. Like the stick itself does have a little bit of like it's not it's not the best stick in the world. You know, it's just a switch stick in the end. It's not a whole sensor, but I think that it's pretty good. You know, they've got Rocknix has definitely got the best it can out of this. I imagine MuOS is the same as this. So let me do the same thing on here. I'm going to have to boot up a PSP game for that. Okay, let's just do the same here. So this is the same test. Yeah, so you can see it's locking to those 4 directions way more than you can kind of see it snap. You see that there where I'm moving over and then it just locks into the right. So you can kind of see it does definitely have the snapping on stock, and they've got rid of it on Rocknix. So that's the snapping test. You can see it pretty clearly actually. All right. Okay, let me. So I think Whoa! What have I just done? I think with Rocknix, I've pretty much Rocknix. I'd have no problems at all with this. Like it's ready to go. Like if you wanted to give this to somebody and say, okay, boom, here's a fully set up, emulator device. I think they will be very happy with a Rocknix system like this because it's good and day one as well. Day one, so straight away, Rocknix is good. Let me just put on the OS. That's true, actually, Gerard Brad. Maybe there's something I don't know. I don't know how the fix works, so maybe maybe it's not super easy to do. But yeah, that's down to them, isn't it? Maybe I should suggest that, Gerard Brad. So here we've got MooOS or Moose or Mustard OS. I don't know what they call it these days. Okay, I'm just messing around my camera here, so you can see that black. The sun has just gone out. The sun has gone behind the clouds. Here, okay, so let's just bring that down a little bit. Right, so this is MooOS with the default. I think it's called Pixie or something. The theme. So with MooOS, I'm going to also do that little test. Start PPSP up from the application screen. All right, so oh, so MooOS, yeah, that's one of the issues with MooOS right now. The sticks actually are not functional. I'm using the 35XX build of MooOS, and even though it works, the sticks are not there yet. So that's something they're gonna. I'm sure they'll work on it. It's not a. It won't be a really difficult thing for them to do, and it might be just like a mapping thing where the sticks are there in the hardware. It's just that they need to be mapped. Red Boy, hello in the chat. Yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot. Addy K. You're right. Okay. Anyway, this is that was a good excuse to switch over to MooOS and just show you some of it working at least. But yeah, this is the theme that I'm using on MooOS, and MooOS was snapping. Yeah, snapping to yeah, snapping to the center. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's. I mean, again, right? It's kind of like almost there, almost all there. Like it can read your ROMs, it can play the games. And one thing that's really good about MooOS is the speed at which the games you can switch games and you can get into the operating system in and out. It's really fast. Everything's like really fast. So and I just started a Neo Geo game to show you that, because Neo Geo usually is the slowest to start up because because the ROMs are huge, right? Oh god. Okay, so it wasn't that slow. Oh, come on. Let's just put some coins in this. Okay, let's just... So if I quit this, it'll be really quick to get into the... It'll be really quick to get in back to the operating system. Okay, let me just put that on. Okay, I've got no idea how to play the Samurai Shodown 5. Oh god. How do I kill this guy? Come on. I'm doing rubbish here. I'm doing terrible. Okay, let me at least do something here. Oh god. Okay, I only know one combo, which is press that button as fast as possible. Yeah, definitely this speaker is slightly better than some of the other, like I think it's better than the one in the 35XX Plus and the one in the V, the 40XX but it's probably the same one that they're using in the 40XXH and the 35XXH. But the speaker sounds quite decent. I have it on like almost max volume. I think it is at max volume at the moment, and it's not. Whoa, that's very flashy. Okay, yeah. So basically, what I was saying is you can just quit out the game like this, and then you get back to the menu really quickly. And then if I was to start up something like a I don't know, some random Game Boy game, it's really quick to switch between your games. MOS. So if I'm just switching again and I play something like, I don't know, yeah, a Game Gear game. Yeah, there we go. So it's faster than Rocknix in that respect. It just saves your game, and then if I'm just bouncing between games, then you can play from here in the history, and then it will auto load your game. So it's we got to that like level on here anyway, where it's just really quick to. Hopefully that works. It's quick to get between your games on MOS. It's quite good. Quite good. Definitely a little bit faster than stock. If you like switching games, then use MOS, I guess. So let's get back to Rocknix. I'm going to turn this one on stock off. So I think stock you pretty much know what's going on. Apart from those those new app additions with the scraper and the menu system of the settings, then pretty much stock is the same. The performance is similar, and yeah, the shaders and all that stuff are all there as well. Let me just put Rocknix back in on this device. What's going on there? Bamboo Green. What's PG36? Bamboo Green is yeah, Bamboo. I think your the first thing that you said, Jed, was actually good. But it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't look like it does in the picture. I'm gonna have to let me just I'm just gonna text my man at ANBERNIC before I forget. Toggle for snapping. Yeah, to be honest, right, that I did have a list of issues on this, and I give some feedback to ANBERNIC now and again. And I did say the color was more green to them, but I hadn't seen the picture yet. And but the toggle for snapping, I've not said anything about before. I actually forgot about the snapping. Okay, this game, yeah, this game's also pretty good on this device. Yeah, I'm and Jared Brad, I have some, yeah, it's getting to the point when every day I'm playing something different. So I'm not. It's a little bit sad actually, because it means that I'm not representative of like of someone who's just going to go to the shop and just buy one of these things, because I've used too many of them now. And I always wanted this channel to be, just to help people with their purchasing decision. But I feel like if I use, I'm not using the same device for long enough. It's not that good. Remo Retro Game, yes. Remo Retro Game, you're here. Yeah, I was waiting for you. Remo Retro Game, I was waiting for you. I wanted you to. I was waiting for you to come in and say H700 again. You know what, Remo Retro Game, it might be the last time. It could be the last one. It could be the last one. Oh god, my thing's blown out. This is a really bad idea. It's a really bad idea to do your live stream with the sun by the window, because the sun constantly changes in the UK, and yeah, the lighting constantly changes. It's not constant. I guess it's representative of real life. But yeah. What I was saying was like, it kind of I need to use these devices a bit more, and I think maybe all YouTubers have this problem where they're not using their stuff long enough to give like accurate reviews or accurate long-term opinions anymore, because there's just too many of these things coming out. There's a lot of these things coming out. It's a bit of a shame. Godot, hello, welcome to the stream. Xiaomi, hello, welcome back, by the way. Yeah, Jared Brad, sticking to a brand. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of. I get a lot of ANBERNIC devices. I'll say that. Remember Retro Game, RG Slide Unisoc again. Yeah, you can. When the RG Slide video comes, you can say you can say Unisoc again. Xiaomi, I don't know, like, because yeah, it happens. It happens. You can do a review with 12 to 15 hours, but to be honest, like, people are gonna, when they buy one of these things, they're gonna use them for a long time. Godot, okay, how is the screen compared to 28XX? Screen's a little bit flat. I would say that I also have this comment about the screen, Godot. The screen is a little bit flat. I do, yeah, the screen is a bit flat. I'll have to say it. Like, they've used the normal 3.5-inch screen. If you want the best colors out of an XX device, I would say get the Cube. Any of the 4-inch devices, the Cube or the 3.4 devices. So if you want a small XX device with a rich screen, 3.4XX SP is probably the one for you, because the colors are, like, even some people say they're oversaturated on 3.4XX. So yeah, 3.4XX SP is going to be the next smallest device for you. 3.4XX SP. if you want something, yeah, if you want something with good screen colors. She Len. Okay, new subscriber. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're thinking about this because of the sticks. You have the 35XX Plus. Not the biggest tech guy. How easy is it to install Nully or different OS? Sheelan, if you look in my community posts, actually there is one called Rocknix, and they have like a Rocknix installer now, which you just put an SD card into your computer and then run the Rocknix installer, and it's quite good actually. They've made it really easy to install an OS onto your SD card, and that's if you a little bit intimidated by the custom firmware scene, then you can do that. I mean, you can even do that on your 35XX Plus, to be honest. And if you've got a 35XX Plus, I think I would probably stick with it. I would probably stick with it. I mean, unless you really want the sticks. To me, sticks is not a good reason to upgrade from like a 35XX to a to this. Just sticks alone. Like I would want to buy a Android device or something a bit more expensive. Maybe like a T618 device if you just want to spend a little bit more money and have sticks. Retroid Pocket, actually, what has sticks and two vertical? Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't recommend you a vertical, but you may want to look at Retroid Pocket 2, something with two sticks and cheap. Yeah, Sheila, it's just on my community tab. So there's a tab on my homepage, and it's it's a. I think it's the second post. No worries. Next UI, yeah, I want to try Next UI actually. Yeah, I was reading about different custom firmwares because I know the guy who makes MinUI is MIA at the moment, and I was looking at what to kind of replace it, or how to keep mine updated, and I saw Next UI being talked about. The 35XX Plus or the 35XX Plus. I think they've. RDK, are you talking about like the? I don't know what you're talking about actually. I think there was only one Plus model. There was a 35XX, and then there was a 35XX 2024, and then there was a 35XX Plus. And I think out of those, I think only the Plus only has Wi-Fi. Okay, we're playing Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter arcade at the moment. Yeah, I thought it was written not really in a good way. Okay. Also, if you're a new streamer, this is not my usual streaming setup. I do not have lighting problems usually. It's way more constant than it is right now. Oh god, I think I forgot how to play this. Yeah, I definitely forgot how to play this game. Oh god, yeah. Can I play Colin McRae Dirt 2 2.0? Is it a is it a PS1 game? Oh God, I'm not doing well here. Am I doing well? I don't know. No, I think I'm doing okay. Yeah. Right, yeah. I think we're good. You're not dead yet. Okay, there you go. Colin McRae 2.0. I don't know if I have my PS1 games. RDK. Yeah, it's written. It is indeed written both ways, isn't it? That's a bit of a mess. Okay, this is my rock mix. Let me just check. Actually, it might be on. Is it on the stock firmware? Oh God! If you give me a minute, maybe I can get my PlayStation card. Yeah, I'll get my PlayStation card. Let me just mute the mic. Okay, 32X. Oh God, I think my 32X is also on stock. So limited 32X. Lane. No, I'm afraid I don't. I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to do that. It's not that hard, Lane. It's not that hard. I mean, absolute worst case, you could buy an SD card, but it's not. Oh God. Oh, they even have it on. Sorry, they have it on the stock firmware. Okay. The black one does look. I think personally, I like the black one more. It does look. It's they've perfected the black, in my opinion. They have perfected it because they did have all sorts of little issues with black back in the day, but black does look good now. Yeah, ADK, I think I might have said that. I think I've said that before on the white models. I feel like the white, because they do the same thing on the white models, right? They have the colored buttons. All right, so we're not going to be using enhanced resolution by default, so I'll turn that on and turn the speed hack on as well, and see if we can get that going. Black 28XX. Maybe I should have got one of those. I have the retro color, the grey one. All right, let me try and do a rally. I'm gonna go novice because you know me. You know me in driving games. Okay. Let's go Peugeot 206. What's this? Let's go to Finland. I mean, that looks all right. Get ready for the excuses. Oh, what's that? Oh, this looks quite cool. This. All right, let's go. Get ready for the excuses. I was looking at the chat. I was looking at the chat as my best excuse. My favorite excuse. Okay. I'm going to use the stick here. Oh. Yeah. Okay, do you guys want to see the car? Oh, God. Okay, yeah. There's no excuse for that. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm not going to give any excuse. That was just... Oh, jeez. All right, that was just practice, mate. That was just practice. that was just practice. I was getting used to the controls. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I'm just getting used to the controls. No. Okay, so it's you know what, it's running quite well on enhanced resolution. So it's running at 480p, and the game is also matching that. So okay, I saw that tree. I saw it. That was a good recovery, though. Good recovery. I only lost 5 seconds. Oh, okay, I saw that tree as well. Man, these trees are definitely enhanced resolution trees. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's getting a bit far. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, nice recovery. Yep. Nice recovery. I'm not looking at the chat. I can see the chat moving, but I'm not looking at it. Okay, brilliant. Nice. Nice replay. Okay. No, it's this I'm on stock, right? I'm on stock firmware, so it has snapping. You recommend the D-pad? Okay, now you tell me. Yeah, actually the trees were helping me stay on course. Okay. Oh, you see that corner? That was a nice corner. Wonderful replay. That was a wonderful replay. I just went straight into that tree. Okay. Oh, look at that corner. Nice. Okay. It's a good game. Colin McRae 2, not bad. I enjoyed that. Let's go to a proper racing game, Godot. The one that I should actually be good at. Because yeah, you know me, my Ridge Racer skills are much better. Yeah, it's a proper game. Okay, let me fast forward this rubbish. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, here we go. Here's a proper game. Oh, I can't. So I usually play Ridge Racer with D-pad. Not a. It's not an analog stick game, in my opinion. Oh. Was this game 30 FPS? I think it was, right? Oh god. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna get copyright on this music. It's okay. Yeah, I never really got into rally games. I think there was Rally Sport Challenge, was it, on Xbox? Colin McRae. I played a little bit of Colin McRae 1. And then is it Dirt? I haven't got into Dirt at all, the Dirt series. Sega Rally, I didn't like Sega Rally. Sega Rally 2. I was always a Ridge Racer, like track person. I played a little bit of like F1 games, PlayStation era. But it was mostly Ridge Racer. I played racing games. In terms of like recent games, Forza, what's it called? Horizon. Yeah, I played a little bit of Forza Horizon, but not much, to be honest. Yeah, Alistar is nothing beats the Ridge Racer OST. Yeah. Okay, there you go. There's some PlayStation racing games for you here on stock firmware. So it shouldn't be any problems with that kind of thing. Yeah. Actually, Gran Turismo is a series I've not got into. Soulcalibur. Okay. I'll have to start that up on stock. Should be, yeah. I mean, on H700, Soulcalibur is working okay. Oh, by the way, that screen, you can turn off that screen about the auto saving. I think they probably added it because people were deleting their saves by accident or something. Okay, let's be someone else. Usually I play Ivy or Nightmare. They were always my go-to characters. Okay, Fran Galvez is asking, what would the difference between this one and the RG353V? So the RG35V supports Android, which is the main massive difference, I think. And then in terms of stock firmware, in terms of firmware, there's a lot more choices of firmware on this device. It will, because there's been a lot more development on the firmware side. But on the 353V, you still have Rocknix, so you still got some of the best firmware anyway. So that's not a big difference in per se. I think the main thing is like you have Android, and then you potentially lose some performance for like efficiency, which will be what the main difference is. So the H700 is a bit more efficient, it's a bit cooler, but you lose a little bit of performance for that. I think the the rock chip that they're using in the 353V runs a little bit hotter. What is the difference between this and the Plus? Right, so funnily enough, right, is I have a Plus here. So in terms of size, there's not much difference at all, right? Maybe I should use, I'll use the teal one. And I'll also use a bit of adjustment here. It's getting dark. The sun is definitely gone here in the UK. So yeah, there is a size difference here. So I have the 353. Sorry, I have the 35XX Plus here. Is that working? What's going on? And then this is the new Pro. So that's the size difference, thickness difference. The front difference. I don't think there's any difference in terms of in terms of that. It's very slightly. No, it's not even thinner in terms of that profile. What else can I do? What else can I show you? Not much difference, to be honest. ADK, do I have a... No, I don't have a... I used to have a 35XX, the original one, but I sold it to somebody before I moved. Alistar, we don't talk about that. It is basically the same shell as the G500. It's very, very close to the G500. The differences are the ports on the top. of the G500 has a different top, and I think that's it. So here's a 40XX V. So here's the size difference here. So to me, the 40XXV is I would get this one if you haven't got one and you want like kind of the best in class. I would actually prefer this 4-inch one. The 4-inch devices from ANBERNIC are quite good. But if you need something a bit more portable, then I guess the 3.5 is maybe what you want. Because this is kind of, obviously, it's kind of big, isn't it? It's a bit bigger. If I just lay them sort of flat against each other, like it's a bit chunkier. It's not actually not chunkier, but just big. You won't be able to put this in your pocket. And you lose the second stick, but I think the second stick is not a massive loss for me. Yeah, they put a good screen on this and a nice colors. Response is good, no issues. Yeah, I like the 4.0. The only thing about this I don't like is the battery. They only put so this one literally has the same battery size, 3,200 milliamps, as the Pro, 3,200 milliamps. So it's a bit of a shame. I heard there are some battery mods you can do for this, like because the battery is only like here, and I think you can. What you could do is there's some like plastic things that you can snap off and then install a bigger battery in here. That would be something I would consider doing if you want to make this one like the one device that you have. Okay, let me. Okay, I'll quit out Soulcalibur. Yeah, no, I mean H700 is quite good on Soulcalibur. Oh God, all right, it's pretty good. Am I focused on? All right. Yeah, Alastor, I had the RP. I had the RP2 Plus, and it wasn't just the slider for me on that device. I didn't like a lot of the, I didn't like the other controls as well. I thought the D-pad was a bit hard on your thumb, and I would come away from playing on that with some thumb fatigue, I'd say. What was I going to play? I was going to play. Where is it? I wanted to play Chase HQ because it's been a while since I played this. These some focus issues here. Okay, it's been a while since I played this game. We've got an emergency. Ralph, the slasher. Ralph the slasher is fleeing. Okay, let's get him. Okay, I don't have to do. Okay, this is a racing game. Go dot. Well, not strictly true, but it's not really a racing game. It's a chess game. Yeah, bloody hell. Oh god. Oh, you can. I didn't know you could change gears. Okay, I think I'm not gonna catch up to Ralph the Slasher, because I'm running out of time here because of my previous mess ups. All right, okay, it's gonna give me a continue. I want to at least touch Ralph the Slasher. Where is? Oh god, where is he? Oh gee, come on. Where's Ralph? Come on, Ralph. Where are you? Oh, come on. Is there a button to use like your... Where is he? Because I can... The distance bloody counter is not even going down. Am I going to run out of time again? Okay, this last try. I'm going to try and catch up to that guy. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm worse than Colin McRae at this. Yeah, I'm rubbish at this game. I'm rubbish. I'm out. I'm really bad at this game. Okay. Oh, actually, Rocknix is quite quick as well, isn't it? Yeah, Rocknix is good. Yeah, that was a bit of a... I didn't even catch up to the crime, the perpetrator. Let's try... This is a bit of a a racing game stream. Let's try something a bit different. Got any Pico 8? Oh yeah, because you were asking for Celeste, weren't you? There is Pico 8 on this, on the stock, and they do have Celeste. So let's drop that in. By the way, like heat and anything and all that stuff, there's no issues with heat on this device. It barely gets warm, so it's perfectly fine. Yeah, console. It's very much a device to keep something on the shelves. I think the price is the feature, right? Oh god. No. No, I did that stupidly. Ryan, hello. Welcome back. We're playing on a new ANBERNIC release here, which is the RG... Oh god. Oh, I wanted to go back and get the fruit. Oh. Oh god. The ANBERNIC RG35XX Pro is here. Yeah, in black it does look nice. I also, yeah, I like the teal or the green a bit more than I thought I would, but yeah. It's not my thing, but they did ask... They did send me 2, and they said, "What colors do you want?" So I got 2. I have a lot of white handhelds already. How did I keep doing this? I don't know how ANBERNIC. Yeah, it's a good question. Good question. Because they're going for the. Oh God, they're really going for the monthly release thing again, aren't they? How the hell do you get out there? Like it's a bit crazy actually. They're releasing monthly, and I really don't know how they. Oh God, I really don't know how they do it. They must have millions of these designs ready to go. Yeah, they went for the. Oh God, I know. I realized what that balloon does now. Oh God. The yeah, the amount of H700 they have is pretty crazy. Oh no. I think I'm doing that wrong, right? Yeah, I should be. Yeah, that's it. Okay, what am I meant to be doing here? Not that. Oh God. Okay, I need to go up. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Up. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, I don't. I'm not gonna do this. Oh no, I can't do this. I don't know how to do it. ANBERNIC GBC clone in yellow. Yeah, they haven't done a. Who's done a yellow? I think Powkiddy did a yellow GBC, right? Yeah, ADK. Are they gonna speed up? I'm gonna speed up and do two per month. That would be crazy. One H700 every month of the year. That could be crazy. We don't know what those. Yeah, we don't know what they can do. ADK, do you have another Pico 8 game you can recommend? Because I've seen there's a lot here, and I don't know what is good. So ANBERNIC do actually. I don't know where they ripped these games from, but yeah. Ian, that's yeah, kind of. Kind of. I feel like the RG557 wasn't well received because of the price, and and the sort of the positioning of it was a little bit. It was not quite right. It's going to be cheap, but then when it came out, I think people's expectations were different from what came out. So yeah, I don't know what. Let's try and play. Let's play this. Oh, X0. Okay, X0 is being recommended in the chat. I've got a feeling the slide is going to be well received, purely because not. I think no one has done a slide. Only I and Neo have done a slide, right? Oh wow, this game looks quite well made. Oh god. Okay. I was expecting a racing game actually, which is quite funny. Okay, let's try and get up here. Oh god. Oh yeah, I need that. Definitely need that. Okay, there's something down there. Oh. I think there's some sound missing or something not quite right. I don't have Pico 8, the actual. I think it's using RetroArch, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think there's some sound missing. So you're going to need to add your own Pico 8 standalone executables. Oh dear. Yeah, I can hear the sound cutting out as well. Oh jeez. Okay, it's going to get a lot harder without that gun. This bloody hell, this game gets quite hard. oh no. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Matt F has a question. Is there any rattle to the buttons? So let's try that. So I've got my my device here. I'm going to bring it to the microphone and just rattle it. So yeah, I was doing that against the microphone, and there is zero rattle on the buttons. That's actually pretty cool. And so no rattle on here, no rattle on the front as well. Okay, so it started raining a bit in here, so I need to turn the camera a bit. And then I'll try the same test on my teal model, transparent teal. I'm just going to take it to the microphone and do this, and not. Hopefully, it doesn't fly out my hands. I'll do this. So my teal one has a little bit of rattle, and I think it's coming from. It's coming from the front face buttons. The front face buttons have a very, very slight rattle on this one. Whereas on this one, there is nothing. On the black one, there's nothing. So you might have some slight difference between the models. My black one, no rattle, teal a little bit on the buttons. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's basically green. So I think the image on the, I mean, this is a pre-production one, right? So it could be different, but it's probably not. So when you get it in real life, I think it's a bit more green than the picture is showing. That's what I have to say. I've just said that to the ANBERNIC guy, actually, the people at ANBERNIC. Okay, I think I'm going to play. Let's play maybe one last game, and then start wrapping this stream up. This is a 2-hour stream, which is getting back to the so what we expect on this channel. Long streams. Okay, let's bring up another N64 game. Premium on. Oh my god. Let's play Quake 2 on the N64. I don't think I've ever played this port. Let's see if it works. Is it actually? Oh, okay. There you go. Let's play that. Let's try and play the original Quake. It could be an issue with the parallel or something. Okay. Yeah. I think this time is not too bad. When I get my light set up, I think I could be. I can stream anytime at least. Oh, Brett Sampson is not getting any notifications when I'm live. Okay. It could also be a way that I'm going live as well. I'm not doing 24-hour streams. But there will be. Well, I'm basically still in between. Oh, what's going on here? I'm still in between the places where I'm meant to be living, so I'm still working out my final destination. Okay, what is going on here? How do I shoot? Okay, my shoot is back there. That's weird. Okay, this is horrible. Okay, this N64 version of Quake. Okay, don't play this version. Don't play this version, man. Oh god. Yeah, don't play this one. Don't play this one. It's got some FPS issues. Okay, can I? Am I going to be able to complete this level? I would be impressed if I can get through this. Okay, I might be able to. Okay, I've been playing the. I've played this level a lot in my life. It's coming back to me as well. Because I used to play a lot of Quake, Quake 2, Quake 3. I might be able to just get to the end. Okay, I'm going to run for it. I'm going to run for it. Yeah, okay. I finished the first level of Quake N64. Oh my god. That was not that was not pleasant. But it worked. It worked. Let me find something else. Okay, I still got 10 minutes. God. Oh, is it raining? No, it's not. Indiana Jones Hybrid Heaven. Okay, I think I remember this game. Oh, I think there might be a cat trying to get into this room. Okay, Brett Sampson is asking, am I going to get the Retroid dual screen add-on? I don't think so. I like the price. I like the price a lot. $70. But it's too sort of naff to me. The idea is good, but I just don't see myself using it because you kind of, yeah, I don't I don't see myself using it, I'm afraid. I think people who want dual screen, they want like an integrated solution. They don't want like a bolt-on solution. And I can see why Metroid did it this way, because they can kind of dip their toe in, right, and say, okay, we've what is this? Retroid can kind of say, oh, all right, we tried it, and then maybe they'll, if it's popular, maybe they will put out a full console which can do it. This is a bit topical. Yeah, Brett Sampson, let me know if how it is for you. I don't think I'll get one. I don't think I'll get one. Yeah, I do agree. I agree with you. It's like I want something that solves the entire problem, right? Oh God, what the hell is this? Like, I want the dual screen, the dual screen all in one solution, kind of like the Touch Magic X Zero. This guy just walking around with no pants on.
Johnny, are you there? I guess you're out again today. Maybe you're busy, but are you doing okay? Well, it's Christmas soon. The year's almost over. Johnny, you haven't forgotten our pact, have you? That we'll meet again this year under the Christmas tree in D.C. on Christmas Eve.
What the hell is this game?
Just meet me there, okay? I'll be waiting. Anyway, call me again when you get in.
This game is like surprisingly well made. DLC clothing. Oh, there's something. Yeah, something not right going on here. Oh, he's finally got some trousers. Johnny didn't recognize his girlfriend. Oh. Why did Johnny just get killed? Oh. What the hell? There's a witness. Let's just let the witness stand there. Why did those three people just walked off? This is so bizarre, this game. What the hell is going on? Nice. Oh, they're aliens as well. Andrew38, hello, welcome to the stream. This is the RG35XX Pro. This is kind of incredible for the time, right? And 64 didn't have this kind of game. It's probably inspired by Metal Gear, right? Oh no. Oh, the aliens have got him. Oh, is he an alien? Just floated to the ground. Oh, is that me? Is that the character I'm playing? Oh, it is as well. Okay, let's figure out what. Okay, I can. Right. I have a map. I have a. I have a Tomb Raider style jump. Oh, you can jump quite. All right. What else have we got? Yeah, this is definitely Metal Gear inspired. Okay, what else? Okay. It's like Mario 64. Oh god. Oh what the hell? They look dangerous. Those things look dangerous. Okay, I successfully passed the first challenge. Okay, what's that guy there? Hey, hello. Okay, I'm Mr. Diaz. Okay, I need to renew the code key. Get the code key. Okay, I got the code key. Nice. Excuse me, but like in that room over there, mate. In that room over there, you got 3 killer drone things, and they just tried to kill me. So you might want to check on that. Oh, okay, he can climb. All right, this game is like surprisingly fully featured. I didn't expect this from whatever this was. Okay, he can. What's that? Please enter the code key. All right, I got that. Please read. Okay, I need to. All right, I need to renew the code. All right, there's some shit in it. Oh, okay, all right, I see. All right, I've successfully dodged those. Life Charger S. Okay. I guess that renews the code, right? Yeah, top tier security, killer drones and laser guns. The Ioneo Flip. Oh, Ioneo Flip DS. Have you seen that they're making a new? There's a new Ioneo Flip. It's got a 4.5-inch screen on the bottom, and then also a 7-inch screen on the top. That's pretty crazy, actually. It's going to be expensive, and it's got the Ryzen AI chip or whatever, like the most expensive Ryzen in it. That thing is going to be expensive. That thing is going to be bloody expensive. Oh, okay. Do I need to jump on that? Okay, do my suplex move. Suplex. Okay, watch out for those things. Suplex. This game is kind of good. This game is good. Okay. Please be careful. Okay, use the emergency diffuser. Wait, didn't I just shoot the aliens, or I got... Okay, I got captured by the aliens or something. Check out those textures. Okay. Also, I'm impressed that this game is running like pretty much without a single issue. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. He can. He's got. Okay. That's. He's got like Tomb Raider movement. So he's actually quite flexible. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go this way. These dolls are a bit annoying now because they actually, you need to walk up to them to, and they don't always activate. Oh, they don't activate because they're bloody locked. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna get some lunch. Where's my? What's the time? What's the time? Did the aliens shrink him? I'm kind of impressed with how well this worked. Like an N64 fully 3D Metal Gear Solid type game. Pretty good. Does he have an inventory? Oh, he does as well. So yeah, not bad at all. Okay, this has been it's Hybrid Heaven, isn't it? This game for the N64. Yeah, it's gonna be Greg's. Actually, this guy he's dressed in the colors of Greg's, right? Not well, yellow and blue. Actually, Brett Sampson, have you seen the Greg's clothing collection? Oh god, the Greg's clothing collection. Yeah, it's in. Is it Primark? Is it? Yeah. Seeker's Power Build Monster Mechanic. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm in the middle of moving, so this is a temporary setup. So it's not my best quality stream, but in the meantime, Nick's still sending me stuff. So big thank you to ANBERNIC. Also, big thank you to Mech DIY and is it 2 Retro? Yeah, 2 Retro as well. Big thanks to those guys. Still sending me stuff, even though I don't have a lot of time to do this. Brett Sampson. So Christmas jumpers. They got pajamas. They got socks. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I've got my camera. I got my camera, the same one. I've got a tripod, and I've got this IKEA desk which I found. But I've got my light as well, but I don't have my light stand. So no, the lighting is going to be an issue for a while. Yeah, ANBERNIC, they're good people, and yeah. So let's call it the end of the stream. So just to recap, the RG35XX Pro, probably not the most exciting release, from ANBERNIC. That's coming. I think more people are going to be much more enthusiastic about the RG slide. But the thing is, right, they've got to the point where the quality of this device is very absinthe. It's kind of they've raised the bar of the low end. I think that's kind of what they're trying to do with this. Yeah, it's like it's a budget one, but it's like there's nothing wrong with it really. So if you can get this on offer on cheap, and you want it the first handheld for somebody, it's going to be a good cheap option because it's got all the custom firmware. It's got all this, the MuOS, Rocknix, which I showed you earlier. Nully is working as well. Yeah, ADK, I think you're right. I think you're right, but they've got something out which is gonna apparently. I think it's gonna replace some of the other models. Maybe they'll just stop making some of the other ones because this fills a lot of the gap, doesn't it? If they discontinue some of them for 2025. Brett Sampson, when I'm back on, maybe later this week. Maybe try that thing what Ian said about the on sub and then resub with the notifications or something. I'm not sure why people are not getting notifications. It could be the way that I'm streaming. Yeah, I am. There's a couple of. I mean, it's a very competitive area, isn't it? Because you got Trim UI. You got some Retroid stuff coming in at that price now, $99. So it's very hotly contested, but yeah, it's ANBERNIC. It's ANBERNIC. All right, so basically the RG35XX Pro is for sale right now. You can get it for $44.99 for a couple of days. After that, it'll be $49.99. You can get it in black or in this color. They're calling it transparent teal, but it's a little bit more green to me. And then they also have a white version as well. The white version looks more like this one, which is the 40XXV rather. But I don't have that. This is a different model. I don't have the white one. So thank you to Colin Solo. Thank you to Ian, Gerard, Brad. Thanks for watching most of the stream, and thanks to some of the supporters in the on the Buy Me a Coffee, like Craig H and Connie Puddle. Thank you, ADK, Brett Sampson, Clone Zero. Who else? Yeah, sorry, Seekers Power. I'm going to get some lunch. Not sure. Probably some. Might eat a bit of pasta. Yeah, it's good to see you, Gerard, Brad. After a while, a lot of the old faces here, so good to see you. Alistair, thanks for watching. I should do it this way. This is a bit scary, this music. Let me. Oh God, I'll use this. Thanks to Matt F. Thanks for your question. Sheila, thanks. A new subscriber, thank you. Godot, thanks a lot for watching. Fran G, thank you. Thanks for popping in. A1, was there someone called A1? A1 Aces. Sorry, I didn't get to the 32X. I do like 32X. Xiaomi, thanks for coming back. Rema Retro Game. Shout out to you as well. Red Boy, Boy, Solidus T, thanks for watching. Oscar and HQ, thanks a lot. Sizer R as well. So thanks to everyone who tuned in, and I'll see you again. See you again in the next stream. Cheers. Thank you. Bye bye.